The cycle is already broken, okay? You have already broken the cycle. You know the cycles that you may speak of with your friends, your peers, your coaches, your mentors, your therapists, yourself. You know that cycle of parenting your child in a way that uh, resembles how you were parented, but does not really resonate with who you are at your core and what you feel intuitively to do. You know the cycle of spanking and screaming 1 to 5 times per week, or just at all, and in general, as a form of communication, even though it tears you up inside to do it, and you feel as though it doesn't resonate as a pattern you want to pass down to the next generation, right? You know the cycle of treating yourself like shit and speaking to yourself in the worst of ways, teaching yourself through shame, attempting to teach yourself lessons and make yourself a better person through shame, through shaming yourself, through shaming what you've done in the past, through shaming what you're currently doing. The patterns and cycles of attempting to teach your child through shame, belittling, berating, beating, hitting. These cycles and patterns were broken the moment that you started to question them. Because out of billions of people on the planet, why on earth, and out of billions of people on the planet, and out of all the people who you grew up with, your peers, society, your family, etc., why are you so bent and focused on parenting from your peace and on creating a very holistic, loving, kind connection and bond with your child? Why do you want that? Why? Why doesn't it feel just okay and natural, like it does for so many, to just do exactly what was done to you in those situations? Your child is interrupting you. Why doesn't it feel natural for you to just pop them on the mouth and tell them to shut up? Why when your child is having a tantrum and doesn't want to take a bath, why not just go get a belt and beat them? That's what happened to you when you would flip out or when you would say no to your parent. Or why don't you just do that? Why doesn't it feel natural or resonant to do these things? Why doesn't it resonate to just tell your child to shut up and go sit down when they're asking you a question? Why doesn't it resonate for you to take all the stress you've been feeling from the day out on your child, to push them away or scream at them in frustration, not because they're doing anything wrong, but just because they're there, they're available for you to project your stuff onto. They can't fight back, they can't do anything. So why not? Why does it bother you to do that? Well, what's the problem? There are so many people on the planet who have no problem doing this. It's their preferred way to operate with their children. They feel like it strengthens them, and it's what happened to them, so they feel as though their children will be fine with it. Why do you care so much? Why do you care to infuse your relationship with your child with peace? Where did that desire come from, and why doesn't it go away? Because you broke the cycle. Because the cycle was broken the moment that you woke up, the moment that you started to question these patterns and these habits, the moment that you started to get curious about these thoughts and emotions that come and go. the moment that you started to realize that you felt more peace when you gave yourself permission to just be the awareness of these thoughts and emotions that come and go. The more you broke the pattern was broken the moment that you woke up to not being a slave to your programming and to your conditioning, and to actually having some ability, not just some ability, the ability to choose, to decide, to be a version of yourself, your favorite version of yourself, and to operate as a parent in a way that feels true for you, even if you've never seen anyone operate like that before. You woke up, the love within you broke the cycle, and you can't go back. All that's going to happen is you're going to continue to get more and more skilled at following your heart and doing what feels best for you, and not listening to the negative chatter that comes and goes, and not letting that stuff dictate and determine how you feel and your relationship with yourself and with life and with your child. There are more than 8 billion opinions on this planet about how you should be living your life and parenting your child, and none of them matter more than what you feel within yourself. You can listen to the messages that uplift you and empower you, and those that resonate deeply with you. You can listen, but it is completely within your right for every decision and choice you make moving forward to be made solely because it's what you feel from your heart, from your inner guidance, is the best next step for you. You are not here to find one of the 50 billion parenting styles out here and to parent just like everyone who's in that particular parenting style. You're here to follow your heart, use your intuition, use your gut, use your own inner wisdom, moment to moment, and create your own parenting style that feels true for you. You have already broken the cycle. However, what can feel very, very difficult is the integrating the realization that you are free into your day-to-day life, that for many, many years you may have lived as if you weren't. For many, many years you may have lived as though you were indebted to others' opinions about how you should be living your life, a slave to a particular blueprint that was the only way you could be accepted by family, peers, society, etc. So the cycle's already been broken. The love within you continues to absorb, or rather, the patterns that still emerge that are reflective of how you've been raised, programming, conditioning, continue to dissolve in the love that you are, the more you continue to sit as the awareness of those patterns when they arise, instead of letting them take over and run the show. But be gentle on yourself as you integrate this freedom to be your favorite version of yourself, and to show up as the love and peace you are at your core, and to respond to your child in a way that feels true for you. Be gentle on yourself as you integrate your inner freedom into your day-to-day life and into your interactions with your children and others who may have gotten used to you operating as if you weren't free, right? Be gentle on yourself.